Exterior battlefield Jenkins Ferry, Arkansas Day. Heavy gray skies hang over a flooded field, the water 2 feet deep. Cannons and carts, half submerged and tilted, their wheels trapped in mud below the surface, are still yoked to dead and dying horses and oxen. A terrible battle is taking place. Two infantry companies, Negro Union soldiers and white Confederate soldiers, knee deep in the water, staggering because of the mud beneath, fight each other hand to hand with rifles, bayonets, pistols, knives, and fists. There is no discipline or strategy, nothing depersonalized. It's mayhem, and each side intensely hates the other. Both have resolved to take no prisoners. Harold Green, voiceover. Some of us was in the second Kansas Colored. We fought the Rebs at Jenkins Ferry last April, just after they had killed every Negro soldier they captured at Poison Springs. So at Jenkins Ferry, we decided warrant taking no Reb prisoners, and we didn't leave a one of them alive. The ones of us that didn't die that day, we joined up with the 116th U.S. Colored, sir from Camp Nelson, Kentucky. What's your name, soldier? Private Harold Green, sir. I'm Corporal Ira Clark, sir. 5th Massachusetts Cavalry. We are waiting over there. We are leaving our horses behind and shipping out with the 24th Infantry for the assault next week on Wilmington. How long have you been a soldier? 2 years, sir. 2nd Kansas Colored Infantry. They fought bravely at Jenkins Ferry. That's right, sir. They killed 1,000 rebel soldiers, sir. They were very brave. And making $3 less each month than white soldiers. Us 2nd Kansas boys, whenever we fight, another $3 subtracted from our pay for our uniforms. That was true, yes sir, but that equal pay now, still no commissioned Negro officers. I'm aware of it, Corporal Clark. Yes sir, that's good of you aware. Sir, it's only that. You think the Wilmington attack is gonna be... Now that white people have accustomed themselves to seeing Negro men with guns fighting on their behalf, and now that they can tolerate Negro soldiers getting the same pay, in a few years perhaps they can abide the idea of Negro lieutenants and captains. In 50 years, maybe a Negro colonel. In 100 years, the vote. Greens offended. In 100 years, the vote. What will you do after the war, Corporal Clark? Work, sir. Perhaps you'll hire me. Perhaps I will. But you should know, sir, that I get sick at the smell of bootblack, and I can't cut hair. I've yet to find a man who could cut mine, so it would make any difference. You got springy hair for a white man. Yes, I do. My last barber hanged himself, and the one before that left me his scissors in his will. President Lincoln, sir. Evening, boys. Evening, boys. Damn. We saw you. We were at we was at Gettysburg. We were at Gettysburg. You boys fight at Gettysburg? You boys fight at Gettysburg? Damn, I can't believe it's... No, we didn't fight there. We just signed up last month. We saw him 2 years ago at the cemetery dedication. Yeah, we heard you speak. Damn. Hey, how tall are you anyway? Gee, shut up. Would you hear what I said? Would you hear what I said? No, sir, not much. It was 7 years ago. Our fathers fought. Our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. That's good. Thank you for. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. Thank you. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that the nation might live. It is his uncles, they died on the second day of fighting. I know the last part. It is company up, move it out. It is rather soldier. All over the field rise up at the mustering of the troops. Names of regiments, brigades, divisions are called all across the field. The men put out fires, put on knapsacks. You fellows best find your company. Thank you, sir. God bless you. You fellas best find your company. Thank you, sir. God bless you. God bless you. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation under God shall have new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. It's night time. The ships move by some terrible power at a terrific speed. Though it's imperceptible in the darkness, I have an intuition that we are headed towards the shore. No one else seems to be aboard the vessel. I'm alone. Wow.